Hey friends and fam, and welcome back to another Onmyoji video guide. Today we're going to be talking about realm tickets and shrine tickets and everything you need to know about both. So let's hop right in. We're going to start off with shrine tickets first. What are they? Let me go over that real fast for some of our newer players who don't know what shrine tickets are. So if you hop over to the summon section, you hop over to shrine, you go down here. I'm going to go to preview, just show you guys what it looks like when you haven't purchased anything. So on the 28th, I'll be able to exchange these tickets up here for whatever rewards I see I want, basically. So I typically use them mostly for skill duras and G5 duras because both of those are extremely hard to get. G5 takes quite a lot of time to farm, and there is no way to get skill duras. You can farm them very slowly. The game has a it limits the amount you can get, basically, to try and slow down some of the progress that some of the bigger whales can achieve. It's kind of like a limiter in a sense. So if you see this week, for example, I purchased them all. I had a couple of extra tickets. So I'm gonna go over real fast how you get these. So you get them by releasing Shiki. Each different grade Shiki gives you a different amount. So R gives you 5, SR gives you 100, and 35 if there's an OK sign next to it. And SSR gives you 750 and 10 golden tickets. Now, the 10 golden tickets you want to save for the golden ticket event. When that comes out, you're basically going to be able to, I'm pretty sure you pick 5 SSR Shiki that you do not want, and then you exchange 20 tickets for a chance to get, or for another SSR. So let me real fast before I forget, go over the SR Shiki that you might want to keep and get rid of, or might want to get rid of. So when I first started, I got rid of all of them, not knowing that I would need them, and later on that came to be a problem. Depending on what Shiki you already have are going to be the kind of Shiki you're going to want to release or keep. So for example, I already have crowd control, so I know that I can get rid of anybody that uses crowd control. If you already have DPS that isn't based for counter, you can easily get rid of either of these two as well. Now, if you want to build a counter team, you're going to want to keep Vamp and you're going to want to keep Doggo. These two Shiki as well, they're very good for CC teams. There's a couple of really high ranking players that really enjoy using them. I'm pretty sure I saw a cool PvP video with this guy out there already. So depending on what you already have is what you want to release. Now, it doesn't hurt to keep one of each SR and release the dupes. That's what I've done for the most part. I've kept one of the ones that I actually think I might use in the future, and the dupes are the ones that I'm starting to get rid of. All right, I don't have one of Momo. I don't think I'll ever be using her, but who knows? You never know what you might want to fit into your team. So if you're questioning yourself, maybe you want to keep it, maybe you don't, just kind of keep it, just to be safe. SSR Shiki, you can always release any dupes you have as well. If you don't, just don't release SSR Shiki if it's your only copy of it, in a sense. So let's go on and talk about real fast. How do you get more of these tickets without having to spend money? So if you hop into the team section right here and you go down to Demon Seal, you'll see that people often pop up, looking for teams. Anything that pops up here, it gives you a chance to get shards. Those shards, you go over to your Shiki, go over to shard and hop into SR. Once you hit 40, or once you hit the amount you need, you'll be able to summon the Shiki. So basically, farming for the shards that you need to summon the SR Shiki to try and release as well is the best way to go about basically farming shrine tickets. I'm gonna try and wrap this up so we can move on to realm tickets as well. Another easy way to go about it is to open the system tab and check for people who are summoning, who are challenging. Here we go, like Shiro, for example. Using this method will let you hop into the team a little quicker than people who use the team kind of strat, just because it loads a little quicker for the most part. This is you don't have to hit refresh, you see it right away. Now keep in mind that this is based off channel, so if you're having a hard time joining one of these Shiro teams or any SR team, then switch channels, look around, switch channels, look around. It's a little tedious, but it's what you want to do if you need more tickets. All right, let's move on to Realm Raid tickets. So if you're having a hard time with Realm Raid, I can guess one of two things is going on. One, either you lack the speed to battle some of the higher Shiki, meaning that you're behind the curve for your level, or two, you're just not playing enough. Realm tickets are dropped from basically everywhere, you know, Expo Zones, Souls. As long as you're playing the game, you're gonna end up with Realm tickets. So basically, if you're low on Realm tickets, just means that you're not playing, well, not necessarily playing the game enough, but for example, you might be using your Jade instead of on Sushi, you're saving it for summons. Now for new players, for you new players out there, I understand you wanting to get more summons, but keep in mind, if you have the DPS you need and you have the 2 supports you need, then spending it on Sushi first is going to give you more progression than continuing summon. The stronger your team is, well, the more you play, the more Sushi you have, the stronger your team is, the faster you progress, and then later on you can go back to saving Jade for your summons. Now if you do have these tickets, and I'm guessing that for some of the people out there who might have, you know, misused their gold or are behind the curve for their level, you're starting to have a hard time clearing your realm raids. Basically, there are all kinds of different teams out there. I sadly don't have enough time to go over all the different kind of teams that you're gonna face in realm raids, but there are different kind of strats you can do to go about defeating them. Let's see, let's take a look real fast out here. Most of these guys are double speed, which is why speed is really important for realm raids. But you know, let's say you don't have the speed. I know a lot of players out there don't. Here we go. Here's a team that doesn't have speed: Shuzo, Hito, Ibisu, and then DPS Sash. Now I'm pretty sure I'd be able to beat this guy. Here's another one with no Excel, Hito, double DPS, Shizo, and Sash. So if you're having a hard time, lower levels, generally you're going to want to try and get your speed up. If you can't get your speed up, look for defensive stuff. Look for Hito, you know, try and put a Hito on your team. Try and put a Shuzo on your team. Try and get Jizo soul sets and try and get soul edge soul sets. Now that might be hard as a newer player because the game is pretty harsh on you as a newer player as well. I know what I'm talking about because even though I've reached the point where, you know, everything has become pretty systematic, you know, I do have a couple of alt accounts and I go and play on them from time to time, and it is a pain. It's a you know, you can't get the souls you want. You just need to, you really have to kind of like sit down and grind your heart out. I think I went through like 1.6k sushi on my alt account yesterday, and I went through 2.4k, or actually no, 2.8k in the past 26 hours on my main account. This game is grind heavy, so if you're having a hard time, get the amount of tickets you need. Just keep on grinding for it via Expo, Souls, and Evo. If you want to know what kind of strats you can use for your realm raids, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you're having a hard time, please let me know what you're having a hard time with in your realm raids as well. Like, so for example, if you can't seem to win, let me know why you're not winning so I can try and give you guys the advice you need to get out there and get going. Real quick, why are realm raids important? If you hop over to the mall and you hop over to general, realm raids give you medals. These medals also give you a chance to get awesome rewards. I mean, once again, for me, the biggest thing is my skill door. I really need this one once per week. Now, I'm guessing that, you know, at a lower level, you're going to really want your weekly mystery amulet as well. But I'm going to ask you to try and prioritize your skill duras first, as they're just more valuable. Especially in the long run. Eventually, you're going to have enough medals to get everything you want and more. I don't even clear all my realm raids because I don't need that many medals. Another good way to spend your medals is if you hop over here and hop over to Shrine. Info Realm. Getting these bad boys maxed as well is also important. So make sure that you get your skill dura once per week, and then maybe start saving up to max your passive income of sushi and XP. Oops. I'm trying to just make sure that I hope I didn't forget anything. All right, awesome. I think that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I was able to get you guys the help you needed or the information that hopefully is useful. And as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in game.